Is up, people? Good afternoon. Last lesson for Unit 1. We are in lesson number 10. Oh, sorry. This is, yeah. Yes, lesson number 10. 10th and 17th and 18th century European culture, so 16 and 1700s. I will be uploading all these by the end of today, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So be ready for those. Or by now you would have seen them. What am I talking about? Apologies. Let's get right to it. Uh, Lesson 10 will take us into Europe, and now it's time to talk about culture. Culture is a mix of society, right? What is society doing? Music, artwork, poetry, no such things in TV. So we got theater, we got music, and we got people. In this case, people we need to know. Let's see who we got. We got George Frederick Handel. Really? They're doing that now? Man, I hope that doesn't last so long. I'm going to try and speak up a bit just so we can drown out this noise outside. Johann Sebastian Bach. These guys are all musician composers. Rembrandt van Rijn. He is an artist. And William Shakespeare, famous poet and sonnet writer. Shakespeare, there's a minute video here on Shakespeare. Let me show you some Shakespeare stuff. Oh, wow, they're really, I don't know what they're doing outside. But it's loud. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. 5 interesting things about Shakespeare. His dad was a beer taster. Wow. He couldn't spell. He married young. He tried to be an actor first. He was very productive. He survived the pandemic. William Shakespeare. Let's look at his biography. All these guys are around. Oh, it was there next to him, right? Shakespeare was born in 1564. Notice there's no date because we really don't know when Shakespeare was born. There's no birth records or that lasted like there are today. He died in April of 1516. So almost 60 years old. That is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, let's do famous works because he wrote a whole bunch of plays and sonnets. Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Midnight Summer's Dream, Julius Caesar, Othello, and Hamlet. You might know Romeo and Juliet from the Disney movie, uh, Romeo and Juliet. That was an adaptation of William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. Right. The story essentially two people from opposite classes love each other, and it does not end up well. He was born in 1564, Elizabeth I. He wrote over 38 plays and 155 poems. Here is one of his right here, but I will let you guys get into that. In 1604, King James the First. Oh, this is no small text, guys. My bad. In 1604, King James the First authorized completion of the New English translation of the Christian Bible, known as the King James Bible. Written in 1611, the product of a team of 50 scholars who relied extensively on Tyndale's work. Around 80% of this once heretical translation, right? So it's kind of the recent Bible we have today to an extent, right? This King James Bible, thanks to Gutenberg, I think it's Johannes Gutenberg, we now have this Bible, right? Which is the one that we go upon today, right? Christianity. But Rembrandt van Rijn, or Rij, was an artist, Baroque style, born in the Netherlands. He's Dutch in 1606. His profound influence of Reformation on culture in the Netherlands. Rembrandt. Here's Rembrandt. So let's look at some of his paintings. They're beautiful. Beautiful and dark to an extent. Beautiful and dark. The Night Watch. Return of the Prodigal Son. Danae, a self-portrait, an anatomy lesson, The Storm of the Sea of Galilee, The Jewish Bride. I apologize for the outside stuff. You guys are killing my last head. Sorry. No, they really can't hear. Moving on. George Frederick Handel. What do we got here? Hallelujah. 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 Again, girl. Born in 1685, started in London in 1712. His music, composed the Baroque style, considered masterful. There is Handel himself. Where are you? George Handel. Here he is. I put Handel, but it's really Handel. He wrote a whole bunch of music. I mean, we can spend. You can go to school for his music and never learn all of his music. I wonder what Handel famous works. Music, Messiah, Alleluia. And yes, you can listen and you can view these. By all means, you're encouraged to listen and view all these guys' works. Johann Sebastian Bach. I actually played a Bach piece my senior year. Bach. Solfeggiato. I played it in the piano. It's really fast, literally like a minute and 26 seconds. I messed up twice as my senior piece, but it was fun. I can't say it took me about 3 months to learn this. It was not easy. My piano teacher, like, hey, whoops, I enlarged it. I'm waiting for it to play. Oh, come on. We're just getting into the good part. It's just a minute, guys. Bear with me. I think for like water pressure or something outside. Man. Okay. Let's just flow from left to right, literally. About to get good. Boom, 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 boom. And then it continues all over again. I played this piece. I loved it. Johann Sebastian Bach. Good times, good times, good times. Right. We have a handful of questions. We actually got 4 questions here. During the 17th and 18th century, it was said that all blank and blank of the period were for all time because they convey timeless truth about the world and mankind. Any philosophers or politicians here? We only spoke about a select few people, right? Select two that apply. The following was William Shakespeare. What was he known for? Did he play music? Did he write movies? What movies? Movies isn't like a 1900s thing. Get out of here with that. Number 3, what figure in history was Handel's most famous musical composition based on? Einstein was born in the 1930s, so get out of here with Einstein. The rest, I'll leave them to you. And then drag and drop Bach, Handel, King James, Rembrandt, and Shakespeare. These people that we kind of just went over. If you need my help, please reach out to me. This will end our unit 1. You guys do owe me some quizzes. You owe me a test. If you needed to take it again, please email me and let me know. It has been great, unit 1. Next on, we move on to revolutions of unit 7. Unit 7, heads up, we have 6 lessons, so 2 lessons a week. I'm going to try and get them all out in the beginning of October so we can have the month to go at your own pace. Thank you all very much for this. Be good, be well, take it easy. Please stay out of trouble and have a great weekend.